ideas of what they could do. There is a phenomenal cookbook right on the website. Look under recipes, look under all-purpose pot. They have a gorgeous cookbook, all color. I print it out, I staple it, or put it in a little book, show them the different things that they can make with this one pot wonder over here. Believe me when I tell you, people want the answers. They want to know how they can do. You want to know how I know? There's 93,000 cooking shows on TV. Do you think people not want to know how to change their life? I am a very good cook. I watch that thing, I'm like, okay, good, okay. All right, broccoli raw, all right, some garlic, okay, some of that. And the next thing you know, 63 more ingredients, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Everything I make is 4 or 5 ingredients and less. That's what people want. That's what your job is. This is not something that you're doing to people for them to have a show. You're doing it for them. You're going to teach them how to make a difference in their kitchen. Anybody need to make some changes in their life? Before you became a pampered chef consultant, did you need to make changes in your life? Yes. Okay, good, right? Well, that's what you need to be. I'm sorry. You had a nice view, didn't you? She didn't move a peep here. It's like, I'm going to stay right here. Okay? Anyway, I believe that when I go to shows, that people truly, truly want to know what they can do to save time in the kitchen. They also want to save money in the kitchen. And one of the things I ask at my shows is, anybody here want to save money in the kitchen? You want to know how you save money in the kitchen? Learn how to make more things. Because if you know how to make more things and you're looking through the grocery store, guess what? You're going to be like, oh, look, Polish kielbasa is on sale. You know what I can do with that? I make a pea soup with it. I don't know. I think it's delicious, okay? I can, two for $5. Oh, yes. I can make that. But I know how to do this because I learned how to make a lot of recipes. Always, always get chicken broth in that box on sale. Always have pasta in your thing, okay? We have these beautiful herb trays over here, you know. Put those, your basil in there. What do we call it, the Italians? Your basil. Basil. That's why I like that. Okay? You can do all of those things, but you have to have the right tools and the right things in your pantry to get dinner on the table really quickly. Ain't nobody got time to come home from work, get Billy off from lacrosse, Susie from polo. Nobody got time for that, okay? I was like, oh, well, not polo. I'm kidding. Nobody's got time for them, okay? But you know what? If you have the ingredients in your house and you have the right tools in your house, you could get those meals on the table really quickly. And the more Pampered Chef recipes that you prepare, the easier they can become, okay? So there's a lot of products in this catalog that are going to help you cook. This cookware is going to make you a better cook, okay? I highly encourage you to purchase this today so that you have it, and then if you want, you can book a show so that you can add your accessories like the steamer and whatnot, or maybe another piece if that's what you want to do, okay? Now, people ask all the time, what's my favorite product? My favorite product of all time is the 12-inch skillet. And in the business, we refer to that 12-inch skillet as the family skillet. And when I hold that family skillet in my hand, it reminds me of what this business has done for my family. About all the times I didn't have to say no. About the times I was able to get the braces and the Sweet 16 and the bridal showers and all the great things that they needed. I was so tired of saying no all the time, so I took a really big chance one day and joined this business. And this pan is one of the things that have helped me change my life and change the life of my family, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open it up to some questions, okay? And if anybody wants to ask me anything, please feel free. Listen, my husband wants to close the pool right now, and I do not want to be home, and I don't want to help him, okay? Because he'll be there waiting. He's not ready for bed yet. Please ask a question. Go ahead, honey.
I can get any people. I tried.
Get any people what?
Okay.
5 for 5. I want you to go home.
Where do I get the people?
Well, did you just move here?
No,
From another country?
I didn't.
And that's not for you. Let me ask you something. Are you part of any organization? Did you used to work a job? Then get part of one. I'm not kidding.
I don't know how to do, the virtual party.
Well, I don't do them either, so.
All right,
No.
and Facebook party, I'm interested in doing, but I don't really feel, okay.
Who should direct?
Me,
Karen.
Okay, I will get together with Karen or whoever else wants to, and we can do like a big training on virtual parties or whatever other directors want to get in. We can pick one night and do it this way. Whoever does not know how to do it, we can show you how to do it. It's not for everybody.
Who are you under, Karen?
Karen, so if whoever wants to get together and do it here, we can all get together and just pick one night and just knock it all out for everybody. And there's a group on Facebook,
Thank
the
you.
virtual party group that's up there.
Okay, well then you know what? Then that's something that you're gonna talk. Then, okay?
I would rather do face to face, I
Okay.
would.
Okay, so you'll work with her on that, okay? Yes.
I'm just kicking off.
Can't hear, guys.
I'm just kicking off my business, and one of the things that I'm interested in is booking shows from a show. And the envelope idea is good, and I know you said you had other ideas, so.
Okay, another idea you can do is open up your calendar and you can put pictures and the dates that you want of something that you're willing to give away to do that. You could talk about a recipe that you're going to make, okay? Don't let the people go. If you let them go, they're gone. And I'm going to tell you something, if you do not book those dates on the calendar, even a tentative date, then you know what's going to happen? You're going to do double, triple, quadruple overtime because now you got to chase them, okay? Listen. I'm hysterically funny at a show, but guess what? People forget that after they book a show. I got to remind them, okay? You don't want to have to keep chasing after people. Jessica, nobody's got time for that. Okay, yes, Erin.
What do you do to keep people interested in between the time of booking and the time of the show?
I happen to book very close in. Very close in. I do not act like, oh, you want to book a show in 6 weeks. That's what we used to do, old school. You know what? We're going to say, Aaron, okay, you want a Friday? Do you want next Friday? The Friday after that. That's what I have available. Okay? That's how you keep them, because you know what? The closer they are together, the more you could pay attention. If they're 4 months down, you know how many times you have to chase them and how many times you got to keep track of them? Okay? It's not fun. Anyone else? Yes?
How do you handle the people that clearly need your services but will tell you, oh, I don't cook it?
Do you eat? Do you
Hey,
eat?
everybody eats.
Do you eat?
I don't cook anymore.
Listen, you want to know something? If somebody's telling you I don't cook anymore, they're pretty much telling you I don't want to have a show. Okay? Next. Move on. Move on. Next person. Okay? Yes?
How do you?
I'm a size 20. I got these jeans at Macy's.
How do you deal with dinner party talking about joining the business, and how do you transition during the party?
Okay. After I'm serving my recipes, okay, after I'm saying to them, I will tell people, by the way, I've had so much fun here at Melinda's party, but you know what, Melinda? This is not the only kind of party that I do. I also do a Mexican themed show. I do a Korean show. I do no bake recipes, right? I do pizza pasta night. I don't care, whatever it is you make up. Okay, I would love to be able to do one of those. I do wine, cheese, and chocolate shows. Not really, but I'll tell them I do. And that comes from back here in Korean cake. Okay, but you know what? And then at the end, and then I'll say, and you know what, guys? There's 3 ways that you could get this one pot wonder. You could buy it, and I'm going to promise you right now, it is worth every penny at full price. You could book it, and I guarantee you get it either for free or half price, or you become what I do, and you can join this business, especially during the holidays. We're entering our busiest selling season of all time. It's right now. When I joined this business, I said to myself, it took me a long time to join because I said I could never get up and talk in front of people, and everyone's like, well, Holly, she's great. No. You want to know what? A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she's in hot water. I saw these products. I loved them. Went from one show to the next to the next. I was in financial trouble. I needed to make some extra money, and I tried it, and I absolutely loved it. So if you ever thought about doing something and didn't know what, this is a fabulous opportunity. Try it. It's only a try. If you love it, you will stay. Okay? just try it. You owe it to yourself, because if you don't try it, you're gonna, every few years, you're gonna go to one of these parties, and you know what? You know where I'd be right now if I decided to try this business 2 years ago? Do you know where I'd be now? Okay? This is, first of all, our company is owned by Warren Buffett. He only buys gold mines. And the one thing that's never gonna go out of style, Melinda, is eating. It will never go out of style, okay? So that's some of the things that I will talk about when I do that. And instead, I encourage all of you to come up to me, and I will be happy to send you home with information. Do not worry about it. You're not going to need a restraining order against me, okay? I'm not going to park in your driveway. I'm not going to stalk you. But you want to give away that little piece of
Join us.
Well, no, what is that? The little drawing slip. Okay, don't forget on the back, we're going to find out what they want. But also say, listen, on this drawing slip, if you're even at least remotely interested, check off, yes, I'm only going to send you home with some information. Okay? Anyone else?
What do you do when the party, this has happened to me a few times, especially for large shows, you know, you want to start at a certain time, and then they say, oh, don't start, you know, my family from Staten Island still coming, or they're coming from Brooklyn. So now you start the show, okay, and now the people that were there early.
Hey!
Yes.
How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh my God, where's the baby? Oh my God! And you're standing
Exactly,
there
and
and
I'm
you're
in the
saying,
middle of the show.
are you kidding me?
So now the people that were there on time are like, oh, I really need to go, and you're not finished with your show. So checkout is a free
It's
for
a
all.
judgment call.
It's a
It's a
free for all.
judgment.
No, but how do you avoid that craziness and?
Or like
no.
avoid it when
You know
you
what?
walked out and didn't give me information?
As much as you can.
What?
Oh, like the show that you were at and walked out and didn't give me your information?
Yeah,
Like that type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, how do you avoid that?
You really don't?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so how do we avoid that? And then they called Jill Lerner and say they were at a show and the consultant
You know
never
what I'd do
called
if I
them.
were you? I'd fire that person. I'd fire that person.
There you go.
Yes.
Station style solves that problem.
Okay. If
I
you like.
have no problem with interaction
Okay.
with people because I set them up at their stations and I let them go. And
There you
I'm
go.
just
She's
there
in
to help them.
control. In control.
I've
It
only
is
done one
control.
station show.
It's controlled chaos.
Right.
I will
Right.
tell you,
Right.
but you let them go. You do your spiel, you let them go. Karen did it for me my first show. I fell in love with it until I did. And I never
Karen
lose a
does.
customer.
Okay.
Oh, you, Karen?
recruited her.
That's
She
how
said
she
if I
recruited
did station style, she would have never did it.
I
Now,
would
I gotta
not.
be honest though, since that show, if I did 3 more station style, I'm more like to be in control,
I
but
love it.
I see what
Whatever you're
everyone
comfortable
likes
with.
and whatever you're comfortable
Whatever
with.
you're
You got to
comfortable
find
with.
what you're
But
comfortable
it really
with.
does solve the problem of, hi, how are you?
Possibly, you know.
They don't want to talk
Right.
to you because they want to mingle, but what I do is I get in front of them and I say, hey, as I say, hey, listen, you guys can chit chat all you want because I'm going to set you up and you're going to go.
Okay.
Just give me 20 minutes.
Right.
And they do. They
I'll
sit
change
down, they
it.
give me
See,
20
then it's
minutes.
a checkout. They're like, oh, I have to go. And they start throwing the things at you because you checked me out. And then I'm like, okay, give me 5 minutes. And
I
now
know.
they're
You know
all
what,
lining
Rose?
up.
I find if you remove yourself from the situation, like you go into a different.
Always for
environment,
checkout, it
Oh, I
definitely
do.
makes it a
Yeah.
little
I do, but then they were
better.
standing there and I
Yeah,
had like
like, why
5
not
people
put- hey,
waiting.
I'm
you
gonna
hold
do
this
I'm just
for
going
me?
to take you one at a time and then
You know
just
what,
get
Rosalie,
up.
you'll
Yeah.
get good at it. Come on, you're like Al Qaeda at checkout.
Yeah, right?
What else?
Okay, so you know
What
what I
else?
really want to hear, guys? I really want to hear right now. Some people give me some success stories.
Can I just ask one question?
No, I'm kidding.
And she would have been like, okay.
Go ahead.
The one question I have is, so with that same controlled chaos, it's not, at some points, people like to start chatting, and, I mean, do we just let it go and talk over?
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
You want to know what? Let it go. I mean, seriously.
You could start throwing Xanax,
Well,
but
Just
no.
try to be more interesting than they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I go,
Maybe
ladies,
Joan.
can I
I'm
do
doing
it?
circus.
I was
Maybe
gonna say,
on
you
my
do the
shows,
teacher
they
mouth like
still
I
talk.
I do. I go, ladies, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what I always say, guys, is this. We were talking about this with Christine over there before, and I say, I cannot talk loud, so sometimes I'll say to the hostesses. I really do, though. I really do lose my clouds in my voice. I really want to be able to get this up and give me a hand here, okay? Or just say I have a really, my throat is very, I just really can't talk that loud. Or I'll say, can you hear me, ladies? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And then people say, shh, shh, to the other people.